All right, FightHype.com. Sean Zittel here with one of the top
Pleasure.
lightweights, undefeated lightweights in the game, our 2020 Olympic silver medalist, Keyshawn Davis, the businessman. Keyshawn, what's going on, man?
Man, nothing chilling, man. Just walking into the gym right now. This game don't stop, man.
So let's get right to the fight, man. February 8th, three nights before the Super Bowl in Las Vegas, you fight Jose Pedraza, two-time world champion. Um, T, are you thinking at all about a knockout in this fight? Because he's only been knocked out by Tank Davis in his first loss, or just take it round by round.
Just take it round by round. Yeah, from the first round, getting straight to it. I ain't playing with us. Like from the first round, I'm gonna get straight to it. I ain't about to go in there and box with him. What's up, Carl? I ain't about to go in there and box with him. I ain't about to go in there and play around. From the first round, I'm fighting this man. So that's what it is.
Yeah, because you are a boxer puncher, and I know some rounds, some fights you come out boxing, and then by the third and fourth round you turn it up, start to get on that front foot. But it sounds like you're talking front foot business from round one. What's led to you coming into the fight with that kind of mentality?
I just feel like people got me fucked up, and I'm gonna just show them how tough I really am. And I feel like this is the perfect time to show them. That's exactly what I'm gonna do.
Looking back at the Albright fight, did you go back and watch that fight on film? Did you take things away from it?
Yeah, I go back and watch all my fights. I'm a student of the game, and what I take from it, I took that Albright can fight better than what everybody expected, and I feel like when they was in there fighting me, they could actually see that, and he kind of surprised me because I didn't think he could fight for real, for real. I thought he was just like, you know, just another opponent, but he can fight better than I expected too. And I just feel like I fought great. Like even though like he can fight, like it was no threat that he showed me in the ring for real, for real. Other than him having long arms and him being he can match my speed. I still brought him down to my level and boxed him on my pace, which that's what I mean. Boxed him on my pace and did everything that I wanted to do. And round by round, I was winning the rounds clearly. So
Were you looking for certain things like even the pull right hand, the counter right hand too much in that fight? And did you get away from some of your tools? That
no, like I said, Albright can fight. And
hmm
just when you in there fighting, you just a lot of things you just do off reaction. So if I felt like I could do that, then I was just doing that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of adjustments was definitely being made in that fight because he was coming out round to round, adjusting to me too. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, Albright could fight, and that was one of my first fights where I actually had to make in-fight adjustments. And shoot, I just felt like when I was still in the ring fighting, I wasn't like, oh shit, like I got to do more. Feeling like I was losing the fight, or I wasn't feeling like he was punching me too much. Like I was still in there comfortable, is what I'm trying to say. So I just can't wait for this Pedraza fight because maybe he gonna get me out my comfort zone. But like I said, I'm coming in the first round, I'm fighting this nigga, and I'm not even playing.
what is it that has got you with that mentality and feeling heading into this fight? I know you mentioned when you first said it, people are playing with your name, people are you know effing with you and whatnot. What is it that's got you kind of hot heading into this fight and wanting to prove a point?
I just feel like people just got me fucked up. They about to see how I'm really coming.
How much do you feel like Pedraza's still in his prime or close to his prime?
I don't care about that. He accepted the fight. That's a grown man right there. He accepted the fight just like anybody else. He gonna get his ass kicked just like everybody else.
So do you foresee then you kick his ass and people are trying instead of saying okay, maybe we got to be higher on Keyshawn, you think they'll just turn it into, well, Pedraza lost a couple times already anyways?
People gonna be people, man, and I can't control what the hell people gonna do. Only thing I know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come out the first round. I'm gonna fuck Pedraza up from the first to whenever it ends.
Mm. To talk about the marijuana stuff. Full disclosure, by the way, like I'm not passing huge judgment. I smoke weed, Keyshawn, so I get it. But at the same time, I'm not smoking weed trying to fight the best fighters in the world, go 12 hard rounds. So what do you say to your fans who are, it comes from a good place, not trying to shout you down, but it comes from a good place. I like you, Keyshawn. I want you to do well. I'm a little concerned that you might be smoking weed. And then the 10th round comes in and can you, will that affect you at the highest of the highest levels? And
Oh, we gonna start by this. I don't see it go 10 rounds.
not this fight. I'm talking, even beyond this fight, just in your career period.
I'm gonna start with this fight. I don't see this fight going 10 rounds. That's the only thing I can see right now. I don't care about what other people talking about. And okay, after Pedraza, I'm not thinking after Pedraza. I'm thinking Pedraza. So first of all, I don't see this fight going 10 rounds. Second of all, I stopped smoking.
Mm. God bless you. That's a battle I may never conquer. So I congrats to you, Keyshawn, on that.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, congrats, man. Was it? But just to close the note on that, was it just a thing of like, what made you come to that decision ultimately? Because I know at first you were like, I'm not gonna, feel bad about doing something that's legal, and yeah.
Yeah, I did say that, but what made me come to the decision like that was God. God was telling me, Keyshawn, you can't be your full self outside the ring and inside the ring if you keep doing this. God told me to put it down, and I listened to God.
Well, we'll call. Hey, when 15 years from now, 10, 15 years from now, when it's all over, call me up, man, and we'll go
Nah,
down that
man,
road again when it's time.
like I said, man, God told me I can't be my full self outside the ring. So that's even when I retire. So I quit smoking. I need to be who I need to be. I need to live up to my full destiny. Boxing is not my full. Boxing is not my full life. It's just a career for this moment in time. And I understand that. And like I said, I need to be my full self outside the ring. And God told me to put the weed down, so I listened to him.
Respect for that, man.
Yes,
Before
sir. Thank you.
before we get going, the main event, T.O. and Jermain Ortiz. Who do you think wins that fight?
See you, Fimo.
Why?
I think he's the better boxer, and especially coming off a fight with Josh Taylor. I don't think Jermain Ortiz is like on Josh Taylor's level, honestly. So I think that's just going to show in the fight.
Is there a chance though? I mean, you're not a psychologist. You're a fighter who's literally fighting the same night, worried about what you got going on. But we saw some signs from Tio heading into the Cambosis fight. Like he was kind of overconfident. Maybe I don't know a bunch of things coming off the Lomachenko win. Is some of that at play here heading into Jermaine Ortiz though?
Nah, I don't see the same thing from the Cambosis to now. I just think he's saying a lot of crazy things. But I just see I just seen T.O. outside of the cameras and him just walking around the top ranked office and shit like that. So I don't really see those same similarities. I just think he just showing us who he really is at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like who he is what we seeing right now, and that's just T.O.
Is the big difference between the two of them going to be more in the power, or you think Tio's just going to be just a better all around skills, everything?
Yeah, I think he's just a better all around fighter. I think shit. Jermain Ortiz moving up to this weight, he probably gonna have some power on him too. I know Jermain
Mm-hmm.
was dropping a lot of weight to get to 35, so maybe Jermaine will show some power in this fight too. So I'm not gonna count Jermaine Ortiz all the way out because he can fight. I believe that he can fight, but I just think T.O. is just an all around better fighter.
How much you got your eyes on 40? You're a tall, long, lightweight. I imagine weight can't be the easiest getting down to 35.
I'm gonna beat Pedraza ass from round one to whatever it ends.
Got you. Do want to ask about another fight just in your weight class. You wanted to fight Frank Martin. Then your brother Shakur Stevenson wanted to fight him. It didn't go down. Now there's some buzz going around. He might land the Tank Davis fight. How good of a fight is that, Key?
I just love the fact that on, they call it sides of the street. So I just love the fact that on that side of the street, they know how to build stars. That's exactly what they do. Um, When you look at Isaac Cruz, nobody knew Isaac Cruz till he fought Tank. Nobody knew Mario Barrios till he fought Tank. Nobody knew Rolly till he fought Tank. Yes, they all riding Tank coattail, but after they fight Tank, them guys become stars and make more money that they ever would have expected. So I just like on that side how they create stars.
Is that a competitive fight? Is Frank a live dog?
Frank gonna lose that fight. He probably get knocked out.
Mm.
And maybe that's probably the reason why he didn't want to fight Shakur, because maybe he just knew he was gonna fight Gervonta. You know what I'm saying? That's like in-house shit that everybody probably didn't know about. You know what I'm saying? So maybe that's the reason why he didn't want to fight Shakur. So I don't know. I'm not making an excuse for that kid. I don't really know, but shit, maybe. But I just like on that side of the street how they creating stars. That's what I like.
Is there a
Look at
little
Carmel, look at Carmel Moulton. He coming into the game and everybody knows him. You know what I'm saying? They just know how to in this new generation, they know how to operate. And just hopefully, I just hope that they find them a platform, a consistent platform that they can use. Just
people
just for
read
the sport, just for the sport of boxing, just for the sport of boxing.
no, just so people might read between the lines of what you're saying. Is there any frustration with Top Rank on your part about that? Like when you talk about building
Fuck
stars?
no,
Okay,
hell
yeah, dispel
no.
it right
I'm just
there.
keeping it.
Yeah.
Ain't no frustration with me and Top Rank and nothing like that. I love Top Rank. I'm just keeping it real. You know what I'm saying? They do a good job at creating stars over there. I'm my own star, and I'm gonna be a fucking whatever you want to call it, fucking Tyson Fury fighting Saudi Arabia. I'm gonna be that when it's my time. You understand what I'm saying? But right now, everybody fucking knows me in the boxing world too. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying anything bad about Top Rank at all. I'm just saying that I like what they're doing over there.
You just showing love.
Yeah,
It's
for
not
sure.
it's not shade at anyone else. You just appreciating what other people do too. Gotcha.
Exactly. It's
Yeah.
good for the sport of boxing when you have a lot of people, when you have a lot of stars. You just bringing more fans to the sport of boxing. If it's just one star in that one platform, then what good does that do for boxing? You understand what I'm
Hmm.
saying? So I just like that Top Rank have ESPN, the biggest platform, and we be able to create our own stars. And over there, they creating theirs. And I'm just saying I like how they doing it.
Gotcha. Yep. Thanks for clearing that up. But lastly, on just Tank and Frank, Frank, I get he's never been champion, but he is fast. He's strong, good power, can box, can counter. Why can't he be? Why does Tank, despite everything I just said, probably knock him out? In your words,
I need to see Tank fight somebody with the same experience as him. I need to see Tank fight somebody that can box as good as him. I need to see Tank fight somebody that's not. I can fight Frank Martin right now. Understand what I'm saying? Like, I need to see Tank fight somebody that's on the same level or at least close to that. And I'm not discrediting Tank or nothing like that. Knockout sells, so he can literally fight anybody because 9 times out of 10, the fans knowing he gonna get a knockout. You know what I'm saying? And I respect Tank. You know what I'm saying? But I just want to see Tank step it up at this point. Like he needs to fuck. I want to say he needs to because he's making his money, but I want to see Tank step it up. We all know he's gonna beat Frank Martin. Like what the fuck? That's really nothing. It's nothing to fucking talk about. It's really nothing to talk about. We all know he's gonna beat Frank Martin. Like Tank, do some extravagant, make an extravagant fight that the fans like. Damn, that's what everybody's waiting for. So, but at the end of the day, knockout sells. So people still gonna watch. So I'm not hating on his method of making sure his life is good, making sure he put food on the table for his family. So
lastly, you said knockout sell, and I know you mentioned with Pedraza, you take it round by round. Um, but it sounds like with the ultimate goal of a knockout to make a statement a couple days before the Super Bowl, right or wrong.
right, right.
Well, we'll just leave it at that, man. You got me more excited for the fight. If there's anything else you got to say to the fans, Key, please let it rip.
Yeah, man. I just feel like I've been hearing things about what Pedraza been feeling like towards this fight,
What's
and
he been saying?
I don't know if it's true, and I don't like putting words in people's mouth. But the thing is just I've been hearing he was just saying shit like I'm a kid. I'm gonna be running around the ring the whole fight, and I'm gonna knock Keyshawn off his pedestal or something like that. So since it's that, old man, I'm gonna fight you from round one to whatever round you quit. I'm not fucking around with you. This is the biggest fight of my life. I'm carrying it like that. And it's not me like being cocky and nothing like that. I'm just telling you what the fuck I'm gonna do. From round one to whenever the shit ends, we gonna see who the fuck gonna be running.
Keyshawn, hey, always appreciate your time, man. Thank you for spending some time here at Fight Hype before you get your training in. February 8th, ESPN, Mandalay Bay. We'll be there. Thanks for the time, Keyshawn.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Sean.